Welcome to A Kind and Gentle Word. I'm Jordan, and today is day 44 in our walk through the book of Psalms. And today's psalm expresses what a lot of us might be feeling in our hearts right now. That moment where we feel like we are calling out to God, asking Him for something, pleading with Him on our behalf, and we feel like He's silent. Let's dive into the scripture and see if we can find ourselves in these words. Psalm 44, verse 1. We have heard it with our ears, O God. Our ancestors have told us what you did in their days, in days long ago. With your hand you drove out the nations and planted our ancestors. You crushed the peoples and made our ancestors flourish. It was not by their sword that they won the land, nor did their arm bring them victory. It was your right hand, your arm, in the light of your face, for you loved them. You are my King and my God, who decrees victories for Jacob. Through you we push back our enemies. Through your name we trample our foes. I put no trust in my bow. My sword does not bring me victory. But you give us victory over our enemies. You put our adversaries to shame. In God we make our boast all day long, and we will praise your name forever. But now you have rejected and humbled us. You no longer go out with our armies. You made us retreat before the enemy, and our adversaries have plundered us. You gave us up to be devoured like sheep, and have scattered us among the nations. You sold your people for a pittance, gaining nothing from their sale. You have made us a reproach to our neighbors, the scorn and derision of those around us. You have made us a byword among the nations. Their peoples shake their heads at us. I live in disgrace all day long, and my face is covered with shame. At the taunts of those who reproach and revile me because of the enemy who is bent on revenge. All this came upon us, though we had not forgotten you. We had not been false to your covenant. Our hearts had not turned back. Our feet had not strayed from your path. But you crushed us and made us a haunt for jackals. You covered us over with deep darkness. If we had forgotten the name of our God, or spread out our hands to a foreign god, would not God have discovered it, since He knows the secrets of the heart? Yet for your sake we face death all day long. We are considered as sheep to be slaughtered. Awake, Lord, why do you sleep? Rouse yourself, do not reject us forever. Why do you hide your face and forget our misery and oppression? We are brought down to the dust. Our bodies cling to the ground. Rise up and help us. Rescue us because of your unfailing love. I think there are a lot of times when it's okay to do exactly what this psalm is doing. Calling out to God in a sort of rant or venting session. Spill it all out. Don't be afraid to, as what some people would feel like is an insult to God, of being like, asking Him, hey, why have you not done this yet? Why have you not brought us up? Why have you not rescued me from my troubles? Why didn't you just erase all of this so that I would just be peaceful and happy? The hard thing about our world is that it's full of sin and sinful people who are not out for our best interest. They're hardly out for their own best interest if they really knew what was going on. But God did not promise that this life would be easy or smooth or full of everlasting happiness. I really hate it when someone says, it's not all rainbows and sunshine. You're right, it's not. But for a rainbow to appear, first, the storm must rain. And that's not an easy thing. To be a part of that storm. To feel like the storm is never ending. And it's okay to speak those words out loud. Why is this still going on? Call out to God today. Share your heart with him. He knows the deepest secrets of your heart, just like this psalm says, but he still wants you to share it openly with him. And as you do that, that storm gets a little more bearable. Why hold it in? It doesn't help. And I really want us to see that last scripture, verse 26. Rise up and help us. Rescue us because of your unfailing love. Even in this time of trouble and just awful storm, David is acknowledging that God has an unfailing love. So even in that storm, feel God's embrace. Allow his presence to overtake you. Because in a moment, when you least expect it, God will lift you up and pull you out of that storm. The skies will clear, and that sunshine will warm your face once again. So let's remember to be kind to others and gentle with yourself, for we are all a work in progress.